Saturn Moon
So
Matrix
either
Soul
we are
Trap.
light or light and dark, or we would have to go well beyond that then. Because if we come from benevolence, a benevolent essence, that would be beyond all of that which is a part of this here. So it would not be the black and the white. It would not be the colors of the rainbow. It would not be anything that is of here. And we could never conceive of that because we've been wiped so much. And maybe our white being wiped, as we talked about the pearly gates and the gates of hell, and the uterus and the cervix and the sperm and all that. We've talked about all of that before. Going to the light is actually being born into this realm, and dying off is to be returned to, so that we can come back into the darkness of the uterus and the amniotic sac, so that we can again be born through the canals to the birth through the canal into the waters and the dock's hands, into the harbor. And here we go. And it's all, again, we'll say it together. Rah, 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 your boat gently down the stream. Mary Lee, life is but a dream. Every time we go around and say Merry Christmas, and I will never say those words again, we are saying Mother Mary, the earth, and and Christ of the masses, the light seeker. And sadly, and if Paul LaRocca is on here, he's going to kill me, is Ra. It's all Ra, the maritime system. And I shared that yesterday on Pod. So again, you can listen to that Pod and understand where all of that started from. Okay? They have to reset it all over again. I don't think they can advance any further, destroy and rebuild. They reset to fit their next stage of whatever dominance they want to create with us. And they feel they created us, so therefore they can uncreate us, discreate us, and recreate us. So who is God? And were we then, who is our God? And were we then in some capacity created in this enclosed containment system? Who said that when we die, we leave this firmament, this area, this containment system? Who said that even happened? As they say, there's the dark side of the moon, and that you go to the moon, and that's where you're recycled. I don't know that that's true. I know that I've heard that. I know that some people say that is the retention. So beam me up, Scotty. Star Trek. Beam me up to the moon, to the dark side of the moon. No? Dark side. The Ark of Ra. The Ark of the Devil. Okay? So is that where we're taken to? The retention center in the moon? And then we're recycled back here? It's all the machine. How do we end our participation inside the machine? Talked about it yesterday, talked about it before. Are you willing to be literally obliterated into non-existence? And I'll tell you, most people would say absolutely no. There is a God. I'm going home to God. This is the question then. And I feel that if you're not willing to be obliterated, and you're willing to keep coming back and recycling in the Ark of Ra, then you are worshiping the wrong God. But I love the benevolence and the goodness so much that I would be willing to be obliterated, to never exist ever again, so that I could be true to the benevolence, the trueness, the truth, and the goodness, the compassion, the adoration of benevolence. And the more I go with this, the more certain and determined I am. Because coming back here, why would I want to return to the machine? Why would I want to return to Mary? It's so interesting how we have called this place Earth Gaia, and as I showed you yesterday, did I show who some of you were on? So I'm going to show you today. Gaia. Okay, hold on a second, you guys. So Ga, I'm sorry, Ga is this word, okay? And then, of course, you can see that word. So Ga is, it does, Jana. Gaia has AI. So when you look at the word Gaia, you look at Ga, and it's God, Gad. And Gad is the original word for God. All right? It used to be G-A-D, not G-O-D. All right? So now you look at that. So this is the AI God. It's telling us. It's consistently telling us. And I just showed you. So you've got Gaia is the AI God. I'm sorry. Then AI again. And then what did I say? Earth, keep showing you, is the Ra, which is the AI system.